IT's feeling you give your time. You give your care. You give your best. You try hard. You show up. You listen. You stay. And 1 day, you see the truth. They were not ready. Not ready for love. Not ready for depth. Not ready for you. Not it hurts. Not just a small hurt. A deep one. The kind that makes you sit in the dark and ask, how did I miss this? I know this feeling. I have been there. And I will tell you something real. You did not miss everything, but you missed the signs. We all do. Let's talk slow. Let's talk real. Let's talk about something most men never think about. Your body, your shape, your way of moving, your way of holding yourself. It speaks before you say a word. It speaks, and women see it. Not in a loud way, not in a mean way, but in a deep way, a quiet way, a fast way. Your body tells a story, not just about strength, but about your life, your habits, your pain, your truth. A lean body may say, I take care of myself. A strong body may say, I can carry weight. A tired body may say, I am worn down. A soft body may say, I gave up on myself. But here's the part most men miss. IT is not about good or bad. IT is about signal. Your body sends a signal, and women read it.fast. Listen close. This is not about shame. This is not about hate. This is about truth. Because the same way you look at a woman, she looks at you. You see signs. So does she. Why do we miss this? Why do we miss so many signs? Let's go deep, but stay simple. First reason, attraction bias you. Feel a pull. Your mind says, this is it. And when that happens, you stop seeing. You only see what you want. You make small signs look big, and big signs look small. A cold reply. You say, SHE is just busy. Nitrogen monoxide effort. You say, she is shy. Nitrogen monoxide care. You say, you'll say, she had a hard past. You bend the truth. Not because you are weak, because you want IT to work. Second reason, the hero dreamt this one is deep. You want to save. You want to fix. You want to be the one who changes her life. You see pain, and you step in. You think, if I love her right, she will grow. But that is not love. That is a trap. A quiet trap. And many men fall in it. I did too. Third reason, willful blindness. This one is hard. Because IT means, you saw IT. Yes, you saw the signs, but you looked away. Your gut said, no, but your heart said, stay. And you chose the heart, even when IT hurt. Even when it made nitrogen monoxide sense. Now let's bring this back to your body, to your form, to your shape. Your physique is not just muscle. IT is not just fat. IT is a message. It shows how you live. Do you wake up with care, or do you drift? Do you build, or do you avoid? Do you hold pain, or do you face it? Your body cannot lie for long. There is a deep idea from Carl Jung. He spoke about two parts, the mask and the shadow. The mask is what you show, the smile, the charm, the words. But the shadow, that is what you hide. Your fear, your pain, your habits. Now listen close. Your body leaks your shadow. Even if you try to hide IT, you can smile, but your posture may say, I am not sure. You can talk big, but your shape may say, I lack discipline. You can act calm, but your energy may say, I am lost. Women feel this. Not always in words, but in sense. In gut. In vibe. It will be fair. This is not just about men. Women have the same thing. They show signs too. And men miss them to TC human, not male. Not female. Human. So what is the mistake men make? The wrong path. Let's name it clear. Wrong move 1. Trying to change how you see a gap. You say, I will fix this. You give more. You push more. You try more. But people do not change like that. Change must come from inside, not from your effort. Wrong move 2. Playing games, you pull back. You act cold. You tester. Think this gives power, but it builds fake ground. Nitrogen monoxide. Truth. Nitrogen monoxide, trust. Only tension. Wrong move 3. Ignoring your guthus is the big one. Your gut is quiet, but it is strong. It sees fast. It knows. But many men do not listen because truth can hurt. Let's pause. Take a breath. Now we turn. From wrong to right. The right way is not loud. It is calm. It is slow. It is aware. First, watch over time. Do not rush. Do not jump in fast. Time shows truth. Not words. Not charm. See how she acts again and again. Not once. Not twice. But many times. Second, ask real questions. Not small talk. Real talk. Simple questions. But deep. Like, what do you do when things get hard? What do you want in life? What does love mean to you? What did you learn from your last pain? And then, listen. Not to words only, but to tone. To ease. To truth. To gaps. Third, use a frame. You need a way to see clear. A simple test I call IT. The 4 context test. We will go deep into IT later. But here is the idea. See the person in 4 places? When things are good, when things are bad, when they have power, when they have none. This shows truth, not the mask. There is a line from Machiavelli taught about power, about truth. He said in simple way, do not trust fast. Watch what people do when they have something to gain and when they have nothing to gain. That is where truth lives. And Schopenhauer, he spoke about desire. He said we want what we think has value, but we often give value. Before IT is earned, we see beauty, and we give vite, meaning. We feel desire, and we call truth. But desire can lie. So here is the key. Your body sends a signal. Her body sends a signal. Your actions send a signal. Her actions send a signal. Life is full of signals, but you must learn to read them. slow.com/clear. And you must also ask, what is my body saying about me? Am I strong or just loud? Am I calm or just quiet? Am I grounded or just stuck? Because you attract what you are ready for, not what you say you want. This is not easy. IT takes time. IT takes truth. IT takes pain. But IT leads to something real. I have more to share. We will go deeper. We will break down the 4 context test. We will look at real signs, real questions, real answers. And we will make this clear, simple, strong, true. All right, let's keep going. Stay with me. This part matters. We said something simple before. Watch over time. Ask real questions. Use a frame. Now I give you the frame. The 4 context test is how you see truth. Not fast, not in one night, but over time. You see a person in 4 places. When life is good, when life is hard, when they have power, when they have none, that's it. Simple, but deep. Let's walk through IT slow. 1. When life is good, this is easy mode. Anyone can smile here, anyone can be kind. Anyone can say sweet things. So what do you look for? You look for ground. Are they calm or chasing more? Are they happy or still empty? Do they enjoy the moment or need constant praise? A person who is never full will drain you. Nitrogen monoxide, matter how much you give. Ask simple things. What makes you feel at peace? What is enough for you? Listen. If they cannot answer, they may never feel full. Schopenhauer had a dark truth. He said, desire never ends. When we get what we want more. So watch this. Can this person rest, or are they always chasing? Dos. When life is hard now, truth starts to show. Pressure reveals shape, like weight on metal IT bends, or T holds. Watch how they act in stress. Do they blame? Do they run? Do they shut down? Or do they face it? Do they speak? Do they stay? This is key, because life will get hard. Not maybe. IT will. ASK. What do you do when things fall apart? Who do you become in stress? Then watch real life, because words are cheap here. Real moments tell more. There is a deep idea from Jung. He said, what you do not face controls you. So if they avoid pain, that pain will lead them, and it will hit your life too. 3. When they have power, this one is big. Power shows. Truth, fast. Even small. Power, attention. Control, in a moment. Watch how they treat others. Waiters. Strangers. Friends who need help. Do they act kind or above others? Do they listen or command? Do they give respect or take IT? Machiavelli taught something sharp. He said, give a person power and you see who they are, not who they pretend to be. You must see this. Before you go deep, ask, what do you think respect means? How should people treat others? Then watch. Do their actions match? If not, believe the action, not the word. 4. When they have nitrogen monoxide power, now we go deeper. This is the quiet truth. When they feel small, how do they act? When they are ignored, what do they do? When they lose, who do they become? Do they grow bitter? Do they attack? Do they shrink? Or do they stay grounded? Do they learn? Do they keep dignity? This shows inner strength, real strength, not loud strength. Epictetus, the Stoic, taught this. You do not control life. You control how you respond. So watch the response. Always. Now bring it together. 4. Places. Good times, hard times. Power. Nitrogen monoxide power. If you see someone in all 4, you see the truth. Most men fail here. They see only one side. Usually the good side, or the charming side. And they decide fast. Too fast. Now let's go deeper again. Back to you. Your body. Because while you watch her, she is watching you. Always. Your physique speaks in these 4 places too. Yes. When life is good, do you stay sharp? Or do you let go? When life is hard, do you break your habits or hold them? When you gain power, do you build more or get lazy? When you lose, do you quit or rise again? Or raise again? Your body shows this. Over time, a strong body built in pain says something. A body that holds form in stress says something. A man who trains when nitrogen monoxide one sees says something, not to impress, but to show pattern. This is where Jung comes back. He spoke about integration, bringing the shadow into the light. A man who trains or faces pain, who builds himself, is often a man who has faced his shadow. At least in part, but be careful. This is not perfect. A strong body can hide a weak mind. A fit man can still lack truth. So do not judge fast. Remember that always balance. Now let's name something real. Pain. Because all of this comes from pain. You gave to someone not ready. You felt loss. You felt confusion. And now you want to avoid that. Again. Good. But do not turn cold. Do not turn hard in the wrong way. There is a line between caution and paranoia. Caution says, I will watch. I will learn. Paranoia says, nitrogen monoxide one is safe. One builds. One destroys. You must stay in the middle. Aware, but open. Strong, but human. Marcus Aurelius, side be like a rock. Waves hit, but you stand. Not because you block life, but because you are grounded. Now we go next. We will talk about the questions to ask, the answers to hear, the small signs that matter most, and we will bring IT back to attraction to your body, to what women feel before they even know why. Ready? Let's move. The signals beneath words. Now we go even deeper. Stay with me. This is where most men wake up. You can ask questions. You can watch time. You can use the 4 context test. Good. But there is another layer. Quiet. Hidden. Strong. Signals beneath words. People talk. A lot. They say what sounds good. What feels right. What they think you want. But truth often lives under the words. So how do you hear? Simple. You listen to 3 things. Consistency, emotion, ownership. Let's break it. 1. Consistency. Do their words match over time? Same story, same values, same tone? Or does it shift? Small changes, new versions, gaps. A person who shifts often. Eyes, not stable yet. Freud spoke about the hidden mind. He said much of what we do without seeing IT. So inconsistency is a clue. Not always a lie, but a lack of and that matters. 2. Emotion. How do they feel when they speak? Calm, open, tense. Avoiding truth has a certain feel. IT is not perfect, but IT is grounded. If someone laughs off deep pain, watch that. If someone gets angry at simple questions, watch that. Emotion leaks truth. 3. Ownership. This is big. Do they take blame? Or do they say, I made a mistake. Oh, RIT was all them. Nitrogen monoxide one is perfect. So if someone has nitrogen monoxide faults in their story, that is a sign. A clear one, Nietzsche said. He who cannot own himself cannot grow. Simple, true. Now we bring this back again. To you. Because you are not just watching. You are being watched. A woman sees your signals too. Your body, your tone, your pace, your way of living. She may not say it, but she feels it. A man who is grounded, moves different, speaks different, chooses different, not loud, not forced, just clear. Your physique plays a role here. Yes, but not in the way social media tells you. IT is not about size, not about perfect shape. IT is about signal of discipline, signal of self-respect, signal of consistency. A man who takes care of his body often takes care of other parts of life. Not always, but often. And women know this. Deep down. Jordan Peterson speaks on order. He says, clean your room. Build small order, then build more. Your body is part of that order. Now let's get very real, very simple. Here are questions you can ask, and what to listen for. Question 1. What did your last relationship teach you? Listen for growth or blame. Question 2. What do you do when you feel hurt? Listen for expression or shutdown. Question 3. What does respect mean to you? Listen for mutual or control. Question 4. What do you want long term? Listen for clarity. O, confusion. Do not rush answers. Let silence sit. Let truth come slow. Now something important. Do not turn this into an interview. Do not act like a test. Be human. Be real. But be aware. Robert Greene teaches about observation. He says, watch patterns, not promises. That is your job. Now let's bring in something deeper. Desire. Schopenhauer said, we chase what we lack. So if you feel empty, you may chase the wrong person. Not because they are right, but because they fill a gap. This is why your body matters again. If you neglect yourself, you feel less, and you may accept less. But if you build yourself, you see clearer, you choose better. This is not about ego. IT is about alignment. Now pain again, because we must be honest. You will still get hurt, even if you do all this. Because life is not perfect. People are not perfect. But you will hurt less. And you will learn faster. That is the goal. Not control, but clarity. Now one more thing before we close. Do not expect perfection. Not in her, not in you. Look for patterns, not flaws. A good person can have bad days. A bad pattern repeats. That is the key. Now we go to the final part, where we bring it all together. Your body, your mind, your choices, and how to move forward with strength, without losing your heart. Let's finish this right. Becoming the signal you seek. This is the last part. Stay with me. We bring it all together now. You started with pain, giving to someone not ready, feeling loss, feeling confused. Now you see more. You see signs. You see patterns. You see truth a bit clearer. Good. But this is not just about seeing others. IT is about becoming someone who chooses better. Let's be honest. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are ready for. Hard truth, but real. If you ignore your life, you may meet someone who ignores theirs. If you lack discipline, you may accept chaos. If you avoid truth, you may live in illusion. SOE. Turn inward now. Your body. Yes, but deeper. Your habits, your standards, your self-respect. Because your physique is not just a look. IT is a record of days, of choices, of effort, of pain faced or avoided. And people read records. Fast, not perfect, but enough. So what do? Simple, not easy. 1. Build your body with meaning, not for show, not for others. For you? Train, move, eat with care, rest with purpose. This builds more than muscle. IT builds identity. A man who keeps promises to himself walks different too. Face your Carl Jung. Again. Important. Your anger, your fear. Your past do not hide. IT, do not run. Look at IT. Understand IT. Work through IT. Because if you do not, IT will guide your choices. In silence. 3. Slow down your desire. Schopenhauer warned us. Desire can blind. So pause. Before you go deep with someone. And ask, do I see truth? Or just feel pull? That one question can save years. 4. Hold standards. Not walls. This matters. Standards say, I know what I need. Walls say, no one gets close. Do not build walls. They keep pain out, but they also keep life out. Balance. Always. 5. Stay open, but aware this is the path. Not cold. Not naive. Aware. Present. Come. Marcus Aurelius lived this. Powerful man. But grounded, he did not shut the world out. He stood firm in it. Now let's close the loop. Your physique IT tells women. Do you care about yourself? Do you stay consistent? Do you respect your body? Do you have discipline? But deeper, IT tells them how you live, and their body tells you the same. So the game is not to impress, not to perform. IT is to align, to become someone who lives in truth, who sees clearly, who chooses wisely. Pain will still come. Yes, but IT will not break you. IT will teach you, and over time, you will feel something new. Peace. Not loud, not wild, just steady. You will meet someone, and you will not rush. You will watch, you will listen, you will feel, and slowly, you will know, not from fantasy, not from hope, but from truth. And that is different. That is rare. That is real. Take your time, build your life, read the signs, become the signal, and never forget, you are not here to fix someone. You are here to meet someone who is also doing the work. That is where real connection lives. Quiet, strong, true.